Hey there. Happy Saturday, everybody. I hope you're having a good weekend so far. Um, I'm actually feeling a little bit better now than I was earlier. I've had one of those days where I was just in a foul mood all day long, which is really weird because I had a wonderful time in my live stream last night. Um, we made popcorn and talked about all kinds of different things, and I enjoyed it so much. So if you're watching this and you were in my live stream last night, thank you so much for being there. I really appreciate those of you that show up every week, and even those of you that can pop in, from time to time or whatever. I appreciate it. It really does mean a lot to me that you're there. Um, and I enjoy your company. I really enjoy the conversation. And last night we were talking about like TikTok videos and things like that, and I was describing like what I see in it, and it was actually I thought it was actually pretty funny. So I made a YouTube short out of that little clip of me describing what I see in TikTok videos. So that's up on my shorts section if you're curious to check that out. It's like 15 seconds long, but anyway, but it made me laugh actually when I was thinking about it. And so I went in and found that little clip so that I could just make it into a short, and so that put me in a little bit of a better mood when I was thinking about that. So yeah, so today I actually tried making something that we were talking about last night in the live stream. I was talking about Fridays, TGI Fridays, and I used to love their chicken fingers and their honey mustard sauce. Well, I've known how to make the honey mustard sauce for a long time. I'd gotten a copycat recipe years ago, so I already knew how to do that. So I looked up to find a copycat recipe for the actual chicken fingers. And it was actually really simple. And I thought, well, I've got all the ingredients I need for that except for the chicken. So I just went and bought myself some chicken strips, because that's what they are. And I followed the instructions and everything. But I tell you what, man, I don't know what it is. I don't know why I cannot seem to get things to work out the way that I'm hoping they will and trying to get them to. I followed the instructions, did everything it said, but I had the same problem that I always have. And if you're somebody who cooks and you know the answer to this, please leave it in the comments and let me know, because every single time I try to make some kind of fried chicken where there's a breading on the outside where you have to dip it in like a liquid, and then you dip it in the flour, and you dip it back in the liquid and the flour and all that, you have to like do it a couple of times. Every single time I put it in the pan and it starts to cook, and then all of that coating stuff just lifts right off of there and just completely comes off, to where every bit of that was just a complete waste of time and waste of ingredients. Why is it not sticking to the meat? Can someone help me, please? Because that's so frustrating. I want so bad to be able to make a good fried chicken, like a piece of fried chicken or chicken strip or whatever it is that has that, crispy coating on the outside, but it never stays on, never stays on. And I made sure that I let the oil get good and hot and everything before I tried putting it in the pan, so it sizzled and everything when I put it in there, but it just didn't work. I mean, the whole outer coating just came off. I mean, it was still good and it still tasted all right, but I mean, it was just a crumbled mess, and it shouldn't be that way. It should be staying on the chicken. So if you can help me out, I'd appreciate it. But other than that, I mean, it's been a pretty decent day. I've still got some cleaning up to do in here. I have not washed my dishes from when I made that meal. I actually made it for lunch, and I was just in a foul mood after that. I was just like, oh, God. But I've been in kind of an off mood all day long, and I mean, I am feeling a little bit better right now, but I've had a lot of stuff on my mind, and so it's like I have a tendency to really get too deep in my thoughts whenever something's bothering me. I can really latch on to things and just not be able to let go of it. And I've got, a couple of things that are bothering me that I'm just, it's like once I start thinking about it, I try to find things to distract me, to get me to stop thinking about it, stop stressing on it. But I have a really hard time with that. And I think a lot of that is probably the autism, that it's harder for me to be able to just brush things aside. And I mean, I'm sure that anybody goes through this at some point. There's going to be that with everybody, whether you have autism or not. I think it's going to be the case. But I mean, I go to extremes a lot, where it's like it's all consuming, and I just cannot seem to let go of it. And then it just makes me feel worse and worse, and I get more irritable and crabby, and it's like, and I don't like to be that way. I'm a happy person generally. I mean, I really am. I'm generally upbeat and happy. I have my moments like everybody does, but I mean, I try not to be, a Debbie Downer, as they say. And sometimes I do get that way, and I don't like it. It's like I don't want to be that way. That's not how I am naturally, and it feels horrible, and it's a waste of time, because it's like, generally you can stress and worry and whatever, and it really does not help anything, and it doesn't change anything. I mean, you might get lucky, and in your stress and worry, you may come up with a solution to a problem or something that maybe would be helpful in the long run. But in most cases, I think we have a tendency sometimes to spend a lot of time stressing out about stuff that we don't have a lot of control over. We can't really do much about. And it just, it affects us in a negative way that, is really pretty unnecessary. And these are things I have to keep telling myself, because, these are things that I do. Just like right now, I'm sitting here looking at my image on my tablet, and I'm thinking, I'm red again. Usually if I play it back on the laptop, it doesn't look like this. But for some reason, when I'm recording, everything looks red. And that bothers me every single time. But I haven't been able to figure out a way to fix it, because it's like I try to adjust the lighting and stuff, and it just always wants to look like that. But hopefully it looks okay, because I cannot keep stressing about things like that all the time either, because that's another dumb thing. It's like, why do I spend so much time worrying about whether my image looks red or not? I've watched videos that are, have terrible lighting, very poor quality, and enjoyed the hell out of it because it was a good video regardless, So it's like, just stop stressing out over every little thing, which is easier said than done a lot of times. But anyway, I'm trying to work on myself. I'm always trying to improve on things with myself. And this is one of my big issues, is, overthinking things and latching on to stuff that takes up so much energy. It really does. It's very draining when you are sitting around just constantly stressing and worrying about things that you may not have any control over. Sometimes it might be something that you can control, and then try to use that time wisely to try to think up a solution on how you can get things back on track or whatever it is. But some things, there's just not a lot that you can do about it. I mean, the things that I'm stressing out right now about are things that I can do something about, but the things that I'm stressing about is what I'm not able to do anything about. I don't even think that's going to make sense. It probably made no sense at all, because it doesn't even make sense to me. It's like I could possibly do something about it, but the things that I try to do never seem to work. So then I stress about, okay, how do I find the answers of how I can fix this and make this better and make this work, when everything that I'm seeing and trying isn't working, and it's just a conflict going on all the time. So I gotta figure it out. I gotta figure out what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Because I'm trying so hard. It's the same things I've talked about before. It's like I'm trying really hard to grow my channels. My ASMR channel, is 6 years that I've been working on that channel, and it's still not gone anywhere. But I'm not giving up. So it's like, it's one of those things where, see, that's an example of how, there are things that I could do, but then when I do the things that everyone suggests doing, it doesn't work. So what else can I do? And do I just let it go and try not to worry about it, which is easier said than done? And you see what I mean? It's like this never ending roller coaster ride that I just can't get off of. Because it's every day, every single day, it's what I'm thinking about. Because every day I'm trying to figure out, how can I make this what I've wanted it to be? Just like with this vlog channel, I love doing these vlogs. I love this channel because it is an opportunity for me to be myself and to just talk about whatever things are on my mind, to share things, take you places, whatever. These are all things that I really wanted to do with this channel, and I'm doing that. And now I've started doing the live streams on Friday, which I really, really love. And I'm working to try to improve this channel, trying to do the shorts and stuff like that. But it's just like with the ASMR channel, it's like stuck, and it doesn't seem to move, and I'm just so frustrated with it because I want it to, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know how to fix this problem. And I didn't mean for this to be a video about me complaining about that, because I'm really not trying to do that. It's just, this is what's on my mind and why I'm stressing, because I watch a lot of things that say, these are the things you should be doing, and I try to do those things, but somewhere I'm falling short. No pun intended with the shorts. Because I am trying to work on doing some shorts. I mean, I've got a few up there, but I don't know. I need suggestions from you or something. I need you to help me out and tell me, what do you want to see? I mean, that's the thing. It's like, I want to give you what you want to see, but at the same time, the reason I'm doing this channel is because I want it to be my expression of me, of, my daily life, what I'm going through, what I'm doing. Even if it's nothing spectacular, it's just, I love interacting and I love talking to you. I love expressing myself. I love being able to just sit down and say, hey, this is what my day was like. Even if it wasn't that exciting, just to be able to tell somebody, hey, this is what I did today. I mopped floors. Yay! Wasn't that fun? I mean, just, even if it's nothing exciting, I still want to share it with you. And I appreciate those of you that do watch regularly and you comment regularly, because those things really matter and they mean a lot, and it helps me. I mean, it helps the channel a little bit at this point. I mean, obviously, if I can continue to grow it, it can help a lot more. And one thing I was watching earlier was, when to say, please subscribe to my channel, because, I know a lot of people say that in their videos. Some people don't. Like for my ASMR videos, I don't ever do that, because it doesn't really seem like it fits. When you go to watch an ASMR video, it's like its own entity or something. It's just different than a regular video. So I never say that in my ASMR videos. But I don't have anything, pops up on the screen that says subscribe or anything either. And maybe that's something I need to add in there. But for this video, I'm going to try adding a little subscribe thing on there and see if it helps at all. I don't know, but I just feel like nobody sees my videos. It's like, I don't think my channel gets noticed. And, you know, I just think it's like hidden away or something and people don't really see it. And the other day I got a comment. I was like all excited because I saw I had a comment from somebody. And I clicked on it and it said, "Why am I seeing this on my homepage?" I was like, I have no idea. That was all the comment was. I mean, it was just basically wondering why in the hell, I guess, they were seeing that particular video of mine popping up on their homepage. And I don't know. I really have no idea. I have no control over, you know, who sees my video or where they see it or anything. I mean, obviously, I want a lot of people to see them and to click on them and subscribe and comment and all those things. That's what I want. But I don't choose who sees it. So I don't know. Anybody else got an idea of why I would have just been on this person's homepage? Because I don't know. But I kind of got the feeling from it that they were annoyed by it. You know, like, you know, why the hell am I seeing this on my homepage? You know, that's kind of how it felt. And I was thinking, I don't know, but I was hoping you might like the video if you watched it, but I don't even know if they watched the video. But anyway, I don't know, y'all. I'm just rambling on as I do. This is what I do on this channel, is ramble a lot. But I enjoy the rambles. I enjoy being able to do that and to share the loud traffic that goes by. It's fabulous. And hopefully you enjoy it too. You know, just me sitting in my house and talking about whatever and taking you places and stuff, which I have done a little bit lately, and I'm hoping to do a lot more of that. I did find out, though, because I was talking with a friend earlier, and she was telling me that the beach is still crazy. The waves and everything down there is still, like, way too rough down there, so I'm going to have to wait a little bit before going back to the beach to do some videos, because I'm really looking forward to doing that. I want to go do some vlogs down at the beach so that you can, you know, see some different scenery and stuff like that. But until the weather calms down and it's not that time of the year where it's just crazy down there, I'm just going to have to wait on that. But anyway, I'm going to stop rambling now. I appreciate y'all being here. I would like to know, though, if you know anything about that chicken, why that dang coating won't stay on my chicken. I'd appreciate find out. Anyway, and just, I don't know, let me know stuff in the comments. You know, let me know, you know, what types of things you like and whatever, and I'll see what I can do. I mean, I want to make videos that you want to see. I mean, that's the most important, that you are happy being here and that you look forward to seeing my videos. You know, that's the whole reason why I want to do this, is so that you'll want to watch and want to interact with me. So just let me know if there's something that you're curious about, or you want, you know, if you want me to talk about more or something, and, you know, I'll try to see what I can do about it, or let you know in the comments if it's something that I can talk about or whatever. So anyway, I hope you're having a great weekend, and I look forward to talking to you again tomorrow. Be sure you check out that little 15-second short if you want to see what I see when I see TikTok videos. So anyway, have a good one, everybody, and I will see you later. Bye.